Hey everyone, welcome back to another mukbang. I'm Lisa and today I got some sushi. So I got some seaweed salad, the Dynamite roll, and the Cesar roll. So this one, the Dynamite roll, is crawfish and baked scallop baked with spicy mayo on top of California rolls with chili oil and eel sauce. Now they did give me, it looks like chili oil, but no eel sauce it looks like, so that's disappointing, and normally I asked for more but forgot to. I'm sure it's still gonna be fine. And then the Cesar roll is shrimp tempura, avocado, cream cheese, top is spicy crab, tempura crunchy, and then again chili oil and eel sauce, but it's not topped with anything. So let's take a thumbnail and then we'll dig in. Okay, I'm starving. I'm gonna try to put some of this on here, but it's really like, it's chili oil so hard because it's like so separated. Okay, take a look at that. Okay, maybe I need to pour this on there a little bit. Maybe that's mixed with the eel sauce in here, because I feel like chili oil doesn't normally look like this. But who knows? I feel like it's been a while since I filmed an actual mukbang because I've been doing those. I did the lives. I've just been a little busy. Love cream cheese in a roll. Obsessed. I'm gonna eat a little bit of scallop. I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. We love sauciness. And this roll is like massive because of all the toppings on it. Ooh. That's exactly what I've been wanting. And the seaweed salad always sounds so fresh. Nice and cold. Oh, that was almost so cold I felt like it was frozen. That's a little weird. I feel like it's been a little while since I've had sushi on my channel. Of course, these are baked rolls, so not really raw sushi. Oh. This one's always so hard to eat. It's messy. Mm. Have you ever had any of these rolls? I know the Dynamite roll is pretty, like, common to have at a sushi place. Mm. I love scallops. I have some water in my jug. Don't have any carbonation stuff today. Ooh, it's cold. I wish this was a little warmer. It's kind of disappointing to be so cold, but it tastes like a little funky. And drop some on my lap. There's a couple of movies and things that I watched I want to talk about. So my mom, my sisters, and I, we all went to this place called the Modern Tea Room. I filmed that place like a while ago, like years and years ago, last time I lived in California. And so we went there, had, I think it was like more of like a lunch. And then, excuse me. And then we went to the movie theater after that and watched Tron Ares. Falling apart. But I thought it was really good. Better than the... I've never seen the original that's from the 80s, okay? Don't get me wrong. Never seen that one. But it was definitely better than the second one, Tron Legacy. And, yeah, I just really enjoyed it. I really like Jared Leto and stuff. But, you know, there's always, like, negative things to hear about people, like, really popular celebrities as well. I don't know. But I enjoyed it, and his character was great. And, of course, Evan Peters. Love him, too. I am really feeling that one more than this one today. Don't get me wrong, this one is great, and I've had this one many times, but that one is just hitting the spot today. Ooh. Anyway, definitely suggest going to watch it. I really enjoyed it. I just really like futuristic stuff like that too. If you didn't know, like Ready Player One is like one of my favorite movies to watch. I have the books, but I have not gotten around to reading them. But I really want to. My older sister read them just because it was one of my favorite movies. She watched the movie and then really liked it. So, yeah. But I don't think that just because, but yeah, that's the reason how she ended up like discovering the books. And then I watched a horror movie. It was like a horror comedy called Heart Eyes. And I actually thought they did the horror part really well for it being a horror comedy. And I enjoyed it. Of course, I was able to guess the part of it for a while in the movie, but that's okay. But I enjoyed the storyline to it. Ooh. Oh, good. Goodness. Oh, bless me. LeBeau up here. And Cheeto is literally sleeping or taking a nap on my ring light case. It's on the bed right next to me. What else? Gotta look at my notes for this. Oh, I watched The Black Phone for the first time, which, you know, I went to Halloween Horror Nights and they were talking about it, and then of course the number 2 came out, but I haven't seen that one. I really do actually really want to go see it. Because I watched the first one and really loved it. I don't know that I even knew what it was about whenever I started watching it. Same with Sean Aries. I didn't even know the cast or who was in it whenever we went to go watch it. But really enjoyed it, and I'm really excited to see the second one because it's supposed to be, you know, obviously it's years later, so I'm excited to see like what they do with the storyline now. I feel like I always say like that I liked them or I go over movies, but I never tell you guys what the synopsis or what it is really about. So Sean Aries, if you didn't know, it's like about, the original one is like about a game maker, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, this is like still about the companies to figure out how to bring a permanence code to like bring the stuff from the game to real life, basically. Now some of them are doing it for, there's like two companies. One company that's doing it for the good and like plants and solving that kind of thing, like world hunger and stuff like that and climate stuff. And then there's one that like literally wants to do it for the military and profit and stuff like that, of course. And they go head to head. Evan Peters is in charge of the bad one. This other woman is in charge of the good one. And then for Heart Eyes, he is literally wears a mask that has heart eyes. He's a killer, and he only kills like lovers, like 2 couples and stuff like that. And yeah, and it's about that whole story. And then The Black Phone is about these kids that go missing, and there's just like a balloon that is left. And there's like a few of them that have gone missing, and then this one kid, that's the main character, goes missing. And you watch his story and like what happened to the other kids and stuff like that. So good. if you celebrate Halloween, how was everyone's Halloween? I know this will be up like a week after Halloween, or almost a week after Halloween. I ended going out with my sisters. We went to a place called Transplants out here. It's a brewery. And we went out and had fun, stayed out way too late. This girl, though, that works there at the end of it. So near the end of it, this guy came up to my younger sister and started talking to her. Now, I don't know this dude, and I don't care that, he works there. So they turned on all the lights. They were closing. This girl, so Julie, my younger sister, who's been in one of my mukbangs last year with me. Was it last year? Was it earlier? I think it was earlier this year. He starts talking to her, and they're standing there talking, and this girl comes up to us, and she was like, okay, we're like closing. You guys need to go. And I was like, okay, like, I'm waiting for my sister right there. Like, I'm not about to leave her in here just because she's talking to some dude that works there, you know? Like, he just came up to her, obviously interested, and was talking to her. Now, I am not about to leave behind any girl that I'm, like, there with, just because it's the end of the night. I'm not leaving the building without her. But this girl was, so then she, like, stands there and just, like, kind of stares at me like I'm the fucking problem. And I said, I'm not leaving her. Like, sorry. And, like she was literally, like, even the guy later on when we all walked out, he was like, you're right, like, I'm a stranger, why, like, that makes no sense for her to, like, try to convince you to leave your sister with me in here. I was like, but she literally looked at me like, no, they're just talking, like, you can go. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm waiting for my sister to be done with her conversation, and we're gonna leave together. Like, girl, are you not a girl's girl? Like, you need to exit right now if you aren't. Like, bye. Mm. Mm. This is so good. Yeah, I couldn't believe she was trying to get me to leave. Without my sister walking out with me. I was like, clearly you aren't scared enough of the world. I was like, I don't know who this dude is. And so she ended up walking up to the guy and being like, you guys need to walk out and talk if that's the case, because she's not willing to leave. So he did, and he agreed with me on, like, my stance on the point. I was like, yeah, why would I leave my friend in there with a stranger, especially when it's closing? I'm really, not even just because of my sister, but anyone I came with, you know? Wild. And then the last thing I'll talk about in this mukbang, because I'm about done, is a book I finished. Now, I've been getting back into reading, and I'm so freaking happy about it. But I read How Sweet It Is. And honestly, it was perfect timing, because he's called the Night of Nightmares. And then she is called the Queen of Happily Ever After. So she's an event planner that does these massive, huge weddings, and she's been looking to expand her event planning to other type of events. And he is a horror novel author that is, like, huge, you know? And her best friend works for the publishing company that he gets his books published by. And last minute, their event planner canceled, so she asked her friend to step in, who's the Queen of Happily Ever Afters, and to plan the event. And basically, that's the love interest, is both of them, and they were working together. It's like a rom-com. It's super cute. I really, really enjoyed it, and I just really loved the fact that it was, like, an author as well. But yeah, she was planning a book launch for his next book. Yeah, it was really good. I definitely suggest reading it. It wasn't a super long book, but I wouldn't say that it was a super quick read either. But also, I've just been back into reading again for the first time in a while. I've also been finishing a book that I've been waiting to finish for so long, because I finally got that library card fixed. But yeah. Let me know if you've ever watched any of those movies that I talked about or read that book. I really want to get back into doing my subscribers' favorite meals. So if you have a favorite meal that I haven't done yet, go ahead, comment down below. Also, if you just have any suggestions, I love doing those as well. I do have one of my friends, if you haven't watched in the past, I've done 2 different videos where I did my best friend Milena's and I did my mom's pregnancy cravings. Now, one of my best friends, Erica, that we've known each other since like before we even have memories, pretty much, and her mom, our moms were friends before they were even like married to our fathers. And she has a daughter named Morgan. Maybe I've talked about Morgan on here. I think I have. But she's now 2 years old. And I want to do a video on her pregnancy cravings. So that'll be coming soon. But yeah. Anyway, I really look forward to doing those. If you have had a kid and would like me to do your pregnancy cravings, also comment that down below. I would love to do that. Yeah. Anyway. Thank you so much for watching. I love each and every one of you. I'm so happy to be here with all of you. Thank you for supporting my channel. Please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!